as the division commander, I was going to ask who's running the first mission, but of course I know that I'm running the first mission, so I am the one to give out the briefing, such as it is. The space creatures are still contributing to the spread of the pathogen, but we finally have a solution. Dr. Hodgkins and his team has developed a compound that deactivates the pathogen spread in space creatures. This compound is also contagious and is designed as a way to stop the animals from spreading the pathogen. So we, as 4th Light Division, have been tasked with herding the space animals together and then dropping the cure so that it can spread amongst them. For this, we now have special cargo drops that will spread the cure amongst the animals. And our first our first group of animals that we will disinfect are in Acantha 3. Questions?
Yeah, if you're going to be in CIC, who's going to be leading the division?
Aberson is 2IC. Aberson is division commander.
Yeah, I was asking a question I knew the answer to. It just needed
Are
to
you
be
serious?
stated.
Oh, okay. Next time, just state it. All right. If there are no further questions, let's get this mission on the road, or the space lane, as it were.
Right, considering we have 6 and Horizon has 4, I'm imagining that one of us will be moving to Horizon. But until that
Bulgarian.
Tetra, would you like to continue as EXO?
Oh my god.
And just for the record, sweet chili and garlic sauce designed to go with Chinese food, with spinach and ricotta tortellini. Good combination.
I'll keep it in mind.
How about you just you steal one of Horizon's Collins?
Oh, hang on, let me get the spreadsheet.
TSN Sabre to TSN Horizon.
Go ahead, Sabre.
Horizon. TSN Sabre is on the horizon.
What?
Sabre, please get off.
No,
Not
we like it
bad.
here.
Not bad.
If we fits, we sits.
Weapons
Well,
online.
Welcome back, Yui. I do not only have your leash, I also have your position as XO. Ha 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 ha.
Excellent.
He will not miss that in the slightest. Yeah.
So, what's going on? Who am I not killing?
We need to administer medication to some wildlife.
Mercy to Wales, mercy to TSN.
Are those piranhas?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, piranhas. We have a bit of everything.
Where's the crystalline entity?
That's the Typhon.
Oh,
Or
okay.
LD to CIC.
Got it.
Go ahead.
CIC, we're picking up a lot of wildlife in this sector. Do you have any recommendations on how we're to administer this medication?
Contacting Charlie 1 Mark
Beacons
8.
are your friend. Herd them, and then we'll set up cargo drop points for you for the specialized disinfecting material.
Acknowledge CIC. All ships, Scorpion, you are to handle the Bravo fleet in Delta 2. Sabre, form with us. I would avoid that Foxtrot grouping.
CIC to fleet.
CIC, this is 4LD, go ahead. Evasive on Foxtrot.
Be advised, the hegemony fleets are trying to destroy the creatures. The infected fleets trying to keep us from curing the creatures. They are at odds with each other, so you can expect them to fight each other as well.
That is good to know.
But we have like no way of telling which one's which.
Acknowledge CIC.
I can't pronounce it, but is that creature aggro on TSN?
The Charybdis?
Proteus
Maybe,
take
but
a
it doesn't
long
deal
route
damage.
round. Oh, good.
It only teleports you across the sector.
Forgot about that.
You may want to avoid that.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm going around.
Delta 3 for the last ones.
I've never actually tried shields. If a Charybdis would teleport a shuttle. Shields, dude. Repairing our nose, so please don't get hit again.
Omega 1 is the order for Golf 4-3 only.
Sorry, Tetra, I misunderstood you at first. It sounded like repairing our nose. Did you mean repairing our nodes? I couldn't tell.
Nope. She meant nodes. Nodes.
Oh, okay.
Nose of the ship. I understood.
Yeah, that's what I intended to
Oh,
say.
okay, okay.
I didn't realize the ambiguity.
Nose and nodes are pretty close.
CIC to fleet. Go ahead, CIC. Our scans show that the only creatures that still need medication are the Xenos and the insects.
And the cure.
Acknowledge CIC.
I don't see home anywhere. Where are you?
And
How,
Tetra gets lost in engineering.
Where are you on the plane?
Oh, found you. Okay. God, that was a mess. Like, my roll got really messed up, so...
Yeah, it does that.
I see the shuttle.
I see the point. Okay, got it. Breaking.
Nice.
Hey, I get killed less than Blurry, at least.
Yes.
Ooh,
For whatever that
shots fired.
means.
Understood.
Captain, we have Arvonians coming in.
Yep.
Romeo group.
I'm worried for the Charybdis. So I want to get in a track to see if we can pull it away. Alright,
taunt
comms,
them.
get Tango. You did taunt them? Why did you taunt
I
them?
didn't,
Oh,
but
okay.
they're still going after us.
Well, go ahead and taunt them now. We need to get them off
I've
that
got
Charybdis. Deploy attract Charybdis as soon as you can.
Are we in range?
Yes.
Horizon, this is Sabre.
Go ahead, Sabre.
Charybdis
The
track deployed.
cargo has been dropped off to the NSEC. We're just waiting for the pickup again, and then we're ready for orders.
We should probably pull those fighters off.
Yeah, I don't know how we're going to.
Be getting close. Be the better target.
The Charybdis might be able to handle them, actually.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
have faith in its
Took
durability.
one down.
Agreed.
They've got Arvonian fighters coming in.
Load a probe. Shuttle launch to pick up Rendezvous 4, spinners around helm. Probe fire towards Alpha 3 Mark 3, and then engage Victor 05, Delta 2.
It is ignoring us.
It is returning.
Want us to follow it, Captain? Proteus don't follow. Proteus, you're following it.
Proteus, engage the fighter.
You just want him to die, do you?
No, Proteus can handle it.
Yeah, I'll get it.
Alright,
Spacebar the firing key.
yeah,
CIC to fleet.
although we might destroy it in time, we'll see.
CIC, this is 4th LD, go ahead.
There you go.
As best I can tell, all of the animals have been inoculated. If they
Left
survive,
on,
they
man.
can spread their happiness to other animals.
Yeah, go Proteus, go. Alright, let's finish it.
I defer to you as to how much cleanup you want to do against these hegemony. They were after you, after all.
Captain, we have
Acknowledge.
fighters inbound onto the Charybdis.
Load homing. Oh, there you go. It's finally
Oh.
destroyed. Dock up, Proteus.
Dang it.
Horizon, this is Sabre.
The Charybdis can probably protect itself.
Sabre, this is Horizon, go ahead.
We're standing by for orders. Be aware there's a fighter attacking the Charybdis.
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 Acknowledge, Sabre. All ships form up on TSN Horizon. Let's wipe out these remaining forces.
That's how the fighter got up there.
Oh, Charybdis. Yes, of course.
It's doing that to the... Oh, that's amazing.
It's
okay.
doing the Charybdis thing.
So how do you guys think you pronounce it?
Charybdis.
Charybdis.
Because I said Charybdis to channel commanders, and they said that was right, and now I'm confused.
I mean, Charybdis seems weird because the Y comes in front of the B.
I don't know the English language.
All ships, order for the fleets in Echo 2 is going to be Lambda Heavy. Repeat, order is Lambda Heavy.
Right, obviously the Charybdis is going to come in, so you will need to avoid that at some point.
If it teleports us across the sector, will we stay in FCS?
Only one way to find out.
Mm-hmm.
We are not being teleported across the sector. We've been ordered to this area. Cleared to use P-shocks.
Target's rear shields are down.
Target is down.
The entire target is down.
As De La Fosse would say, toast them!
Who would say?
We got a new science officer in the meantime.
He's very French.
You replaced me? Oh, I'm offended.
We could never replace you. Delafos doesn't do the puns.
See, now you're relocated from science to legal team.
Oh, okay.
CIC to fleet.
Go ahead, CIC.
Congratulations on the mission accomplished. We are sending you to automated systems. All right. So from mission 1, command wants to be sure everyone knows that we set a fabulous example for how to handle infected ships along with hegemony ships, along with treating creatures. Our procedures are going to be adopted by other light divisions who are continuing the hunt, as it were, for creatures to be infected with the cure, that they can spread the cure elsewhere.
Does that include using the Charybdis as a drone shield?
That was
Yes.
awesome.
Yes.
That's a floating asteroid.
Mr. Gary, do you have the current episode of the Fleet News tuned in so that we can listen to that?
I do, sir. Stand by.
Beep, beep.
You're listening to WTSN, and this is Fleet News Pulse. This cycle, on the Pulse. A vicious attack on Maria was thwarted by the 4th Light Division. Scouts report that the upper arc is occupied by infected. And a major breakthrough in pathogen research that might help put a dent in this scourge. All this on the Pulse.
A large force of infected individuals launched a deep strike against Maria, targeting the main Axley pathogen cure production facilities on the planet. Thanks to a quick response by the Terran Stellar Navy Second Space Fleet 4th Light Division, the attack was averted before any planet-side facilities came to harm. During the battle, Ayala Trading Post was stormed by infected forces, and the personnel aboard were subdued. After the bulk of infected vessels retreated, the trading post could be freed again. The infected invaders have been cured and are now helping the restoration of the damaged assets around Maria Planet.
The scout reports from the TSN Second Space Fleet, who have been tasked with assessing the situation in the upper arc, are painting a concerning picture. An estimated 96% of the population is infected with the Axley pathogen, and the infected have begun organizing their assets in Promethean Command. Infected individuals from the USFP, the Hegemony, and several neutral factions are rallying in the Promethean system, and numerous new structures are being built. After the infected launched a targeted attack on Maria Planet, the uninfected USFP population grew worried. One Maria Planet citizen provides their situation assessment.
I think they will attack again. If they want to infect everyone, they will first destroy the cure. I'm taking the first transport out of Maria. I hear Teridion is nice this time of year.
The Axley Pathogen Research Committee is working on an improved cure, which will supposedly come into effect much quicker and be easier to administer. Until such an improved cure is available, the upper arc systems will be kept under quarantine.
The cure for the Axley pathogen has been readily available for several weeks, and a large part of the lower arc population has already been immunized. Yet, the Axley Pathogen Research Committee has been hard at work and has achieved a new major breakthrough. Committee lead Dr. Adrian Hodgkins explains.
We are conjoining the curing compound with water-soluble salts, which are naturally broken up again in most sapient respiratory systems. This allows us to disseminate the cure aerially. The new system should allow us to immunize entire stations within minutes.
Using the improved cure, the USFP relief forces should be able to finally provide aid to various upper arc systems, despite the resistance of the infected citizens.
That's all we have for this cycle. Join us next time as we delve further into the news and views of Ashia Command. This has been Fleet News Pulse.
This is WTSN, the Fleet News Service. Facts faster than light, but never warped.
Nice outro.
That was good.
Lovely.
That leads us on nicely to the mission briefing, if that's all right with you, Commander.
Yes, please proceed, Lieutenant Commander Garion.
So, the news report mentioned that a new cure technology will be available sooner than expected. That is correct, and Dr. Hodgkins and his team have achieved a breakthrough. So the new variant of the cure can be administered through inhalation, and it comes into effect much more quickly, which is good. Naturally, our military researchers immediately found a way to put this cure into a missile warhead, so we have now weaponized the cure.
Hey.
So the weapon consists of a latching missile that can penetrate the hull and then spreads an airborne version of the cure. It has been approved by the ethics committee, which was quite a surprise, to be honest. And we have gotten ourselves a nice load of these missiles, and we will fit them into our P-Shock magazines. So you will not have P-Shocks available in this mission. But that being said, for the ships that have a nice big P-Shock stocks, Horizon has 18 of them, you will also have 18 of these curing missiles. So the missile is only effective when targeted against a ship with their shields down. It can be fired beforehand. It leverages a latching mechanism and allows it to attach itself to the shield's energy field, and then the deployment mechanism can fire as soon as the shield dissipates. Long story short, you can fire the cure first, then put the shields down afterwards. Or you can do it the other way around. Either works. Now for the difficult part. We have been sent to the, as you heard in the news report, heavily defended Promethean Command to cure the fleet of infected currently there. So your goal is to minimize casualties. With our current numbers, we're not likely to succeed, but because of these new weapons, we will be able to cure ships and have them help us in return. So strap up your bootstraps and get ready. This is going to be a bumpy ride. Any questions?
So, what do we do if you don't have bootstraps?
What do
Velcro
you
works
have?
too.
Oh, Velcro.
Yeah, where do we start?
What was the middle part about the police?
The police.
Never mind.
We start in Promethean 8 at the Volantis Gate.
I've started associating this whistle with disconnecting and reconnecting.
We're going to be short-handed, officer.
My hands are the usual length.
Well, congratulations, Sam Vines. You are now exposed.
Tetra, you're elbowing into my shtick.
When I said I missed your puns, I wasn't lying.
Aw.
TSN Scorpion, this is TSN Horizon.
Go ahead, Horizon.
Scorpion, the future is looking bright.
Then you better wear shades.
TSN Sabre to TSN Scorpion.
Go ahead, Sabre.
TSN Scorpion to TSN Sabre is ready to bite their ankles.
Right. Are you sure you're not a Viper wannabe?
No, we
Well,
don't.
at least we didn't blow up.
I think that means you're going to have to fall on yourself.
Just a reminder, I'm not often at helm, so...
Yes, we'll be merciless. We understand.
Safety first.
No, you're thinking weapons safeties.
No. I'm definitely not thinking of weapon safeties on Horizon. Those are never something first on Horizon.
Fair enough.
Yep. Okay, we are shock dry, but we have 19 tags.
I would still like my copy of the receipt of my formal complaint.
Oh.
Fleet, form up on Blurry.
Blurry has not yet launched.
Sabre, what the hell are you doing?
They're trying to drive Everson mad.
Bonk.
Scorpion bonked him, so...
Yeah, you gotta form up on Blurry.
Fleet, be advised, our protocol is that should we cure one of the currently infected ships, the chances are that they will want to help us. So comms officers should be ready to direct those ships to where they need to go, particularly away from other infected ships that may want to shoot them down.
Lots and lots of contact.
Scorpion to Sabre.
Understood.
Go ahead, Scorpion.
Would you investigate the group forward?
Understood, Scorpion.
So remember, it doesn't matter if we tag them first or if we put their shields down first.
Full Flight Division CIC.
Go ahead.
One of our medical ships has just entered from the Volantis Gate that we're making their way here. They will have additional stock of the cure tags, as they're being called.
Acknowledged.
I can
Let's
do
load
it.
a 1-1, and by 1-1 I mean homing tag, and get Bravo 5-2. Let's start automating some of these defenses for us. So, anything that fires drones, we want to crack the shield and bring to our side.
It is in range.
Hopefully those strike the same face.
Bravo 9-2 as well. Oh, that's up to Helm. Nope. Oh,
But it worked.
Still worked. Oh god.
Oh no.
Okay, next target, Bravo 9-2.
I'm sorry, you didn't see that coming?
I suggest the next one we do be a Torgoth.
It's gonna take longer to get to the shields of the Torgoth, though.
Yeah, but even so.
Well, the problem is we're blowing up their shields and then making them our allies, so it's,
Scorpion
it
to
doesn't
all
matter
ships.
what we
Remember,
do. So we
we do have these specialized missiles that will cure these ships. If you can cure them, that's better than blowing them up. Because once they are cured, they can help us.
Bravo 4-1 is the target.
Hard about.
So, how many of these do we want to do?
If anything, this thins the number of things firing drones.
It does.
All right, Bravo 1-2. 100.
100.
It worked. And all the drones go after it.
We're not destroying them, it's fine.
Flight Division CIC.
I'm just looking
Go
at
ahead.
Promethean
The
Command.
science vessel has arrived. Lima 1-5, sorry, medical vessel, Lima 1-5, Delta 5, Mark 6.
Acknowledged. Horizon, your job is to protect Lima 1-5.
Acknowledged.
Flight CIC.
Go ahead.
If any ship needs a restock on the cure tags, they'll just need to radio CIC and we will liaise with Lima 1-5.
Acknowledged, CIC.
What about restock of shield breakers?
Flight Division CIC.
Go ahead, CIC.
The infected in this area have called for reinforcements. They are on their way, just to make you aware.
CIC, please be sure to report any other great news you might have. Sabre, once you get your energy, direct those friendlies in your vicinity to go take out the other enemies along the Alpha line and come and get some more medical items from L15 and Echo 5.
This is basically a suicide mission on the Alpha line for our allies, so...
Of course, I need you to launch immediately for rendezvous point 3 before we're near closer to the flip a U-turn now. Ah! Oh, crying out loud.
I was trying.
Sorry, that's partly my responsibility. Should have waited going through that gap.
Mm-hmm.
Theseus has been destroyed?
That
That's
means they
not
can't
gonna
get more
help.
tags.
Was that blurry?
No, that's Horizon's shuttle, so...
Scorpion, this is Horizon.
Go ahead, Horizon.
We won't be able to pick up those rendezvous points.
We noticed that. Come take on the task that we've got, which is to convert the mic group.
We have received 31 repeat...
Horizon, this is CIC.
Go ahead, CIC.
The captain of Lima 1-5 asks if you've received everything they sent.
It seems that
Yep.
way.
And 1,300 power, so start converting.
There should be energy and approximately 30 tags.
Yep, we got 31 tags.
Don't ask me where they've stored them on your ship.
We have heavy ordnance, damn it, and we're going to use it. Load Omega 3. Anything that survives will convert.
I may or may not already have that.
You can't keep sharing my mind. Get out!
Oh,
Scorpion,
command
Sabre,
ship.
if you have Marines, feel free to drop them
Is that a
on
crash?
Rendezvous
Looks
8
like
or Rendezvous
crash.
1?
I would love to, but it appears we have crashed. Everyone disconnect and reconnect.
Decon recon I.
Apparently I'm a trendsetter. Okay.
Yeah, for information. Yeah, just so everyone know what happened. CIC accidentally deleted Scorpion, and then it crashed.
Scorpion to Horizon.
Hey, Scorpion, what did you need?
I need you to go to Charlie 3 and take those fleets, pull them away, and convert them if you can.
Acknowledge, kill them all. Horizon out. Charlie Delta Echo, group them up and prepare Omega 3.
4th Flight Division CIC.
Go ahead.
Some of the ships you cured and left the sector managed to rally together and will be entering the sector momentarily to provide some support.
EMP.
Thank you, CIC. Can we get
them up a little more?
any kind of indication as to whether there will be additional infected coming into the sector or not?
4th Flight, we are seeing mixed signals, although we are expecting at least one more large group of enemies.
Scorpion to Horizon.
There's no need to group them.
Scorpion, go ahead.
You are trying to convert at least some of those, right?
Affirmative.
In mass, no less.
I see the blue. I
Coops.
see the blue. I trust that you know what
You
to
know,
do.
Scorpion, it sounds like you really doubt what we're doing over here. I'm going to take it personally.
Warp damaged.
I know I'm.
Warp 60%.
We really need to get out of here.
Yeah, I know. I have.
Warp 19%. We're down to a single
hell?
warp node.
Mayday.
Okay, someone take home. Someone take home. I have a crash. Mayday. Sabre is out of work.
Respond to Sabre 000.
I took it, but it's. Oh, you're in reverse. Why are you in
Saber,
reverse?
Horizon's responding.
I
Slow
have
down.
crash, Tetra.
Yeah.
Please.
I'm just. It's okay. It's okay. I'm just panicking. I have helm, but I don't have engineering anymore.
Okay, I can take helm now.
Right.
Secondary backpack.
I'm getting us a little bit further away from them.
We have no torpedoes remaining.
Understood.
Helm
We're 50%
released.
energy.
Well, energy's got her.
Our ship is on fire.
Yeah. Sorry, engineering.
Alrighty.
You can do the meme with the dog and the room on fire.
Yep, this is fine. We have got about half of our Damcon units left. We have got basically no primer beams. Torpedoes are completely damaged. Maneuvering 50%. Warp 19%. Considering for how long we were in there, we're doing quite alright.
I think those are friendly drones, but stand by just in case they lock onto us.
Is the one pushing the other forward? Is that it? There they're coming.
That's one hostile. Or no?
Nope.
It's trying to.
Got
One
one
of
in
them,
front.
That's hilarious. I've never seen that interaction before.
They're cancelling each other out.
4th Flight Division CIC.
Go ahead.
A lot of the ships that you've been curing, they've now entered the sector. However, there are groups out and about that are not in the sector. They have now been communicating with CIC. It actually feels like we have a full navy again. They are currently engaging a lot of the remaining
I'm just waiting.
infected forces. They haven't got the cure, but they're going to attempt to disable the ship and allow other vessels that do have the cure to come in. So your aim is to just finish off the enemies or cure them in this area and take the remaining shipyards, and then we can call it a success.
We're still flying half a ship.
Yep. Half a ship is better than no ship.
Quite.
99 bottles of beer on the wall.
At this point, it's more like 49, but.
A friend of mine
damage.
gave me.
Notes on the wall.
Oh.
Be 99 notes on the wall, blowing up, piss off Tetra, 99 notes on the wall. There you go, that's the song.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Instant hit.
And shields. You already have enough damage as it is.
I would much prefer having our shields up when we get hit.
Yep. Weapon
I'd,
shields.
I'd quite like some combat orders at some point.
4th Flight Division CIC.
I understand.
Go ahead.
Torgoth Group India are going to leave the area. They are a bit confused, obviously, because we are technically still at war. They are now cured, but
We're
out
gonna
of
pump
respect
out.
for being cured, they're not going to fight us now. But they did say, hopefully, they'll see you on the battlefield in the future.
Recommend Hotel 7-5. Their rear shields are almost gone. Bravo, bravo. There we go.
Okay, target the command.
Front shields are lowest. Target front.
Were they tagged?
Yes, all 3 were tagged.
Perfect.
Now watch so many friendlies all pummeling at one command ship.
Shields down to 400.
Yeah, I think an EMP would have been really helpful.
It was already impeded.
180. 100. There.
Ceasefire. Ceasefire.
We got a Torgoth command.
It's ours now. Yoink!
4th Light Division to CIC.
Go ahead.
We see blue. We see no red. Do we have more red coming in?
That is a negative. All other infected fleets in the area are also engaged with cured fleets. The cured fleets in the area, the hegemony ships are going to be leaving. The TSN vessels will be docking up at the shipyards and Promethean Command in order to repair. But I think we are at a safe point to, if you can dock up at Promethean Command, we will switch you to automated systems.
Then we'll get our Damcons back finally.
Wait a minute. This pathogen started to spread around the time that the cats came on board. They are the true masterminds behind the pathogen.
Boy, did I miss
Mr.
something.
Garrion,
Yes,
you
sir.
have a debrief for us.
I do, and it's nice to actually be able to feel like I'm giving good news, considering we've had the Axley pathogen, Helios, the war. We were enemies for a while. We had a good bit of dealing with Mesamorto, and more war before that. So we have recaptured Promethean Command and cured all the remaining inhabitants. Most hegemony ships have left, but we still have various guests, not just from the hegemony, but independent factions. They were all cured as well, because obviously the cure doesn't discriminate. Everyone's still a bit befuddled at the moment, but fortunately the situation has not escalated, and our guests are starting to make preparations to leave peacefully. So I can't see it being the end of the war.
And that does not mean in pieces, right?
No, not all of them anyway. This is also a huge milestone into eradicating the Axley pathogen. We've proven it's possible. We can do it on a mass scale. We can now get into those quarantined area. Our intelligence shows that the bulk of the infected resistance had been residing in Promethean. So there should be little standing in the way of curing the rest. And hopefully we can return to some level of normal, whatever that means now.
Soon we'll be able to
Excellent.
start blowing hegemony up instead of giving them gifts.
Indeed.
The new normal.
New old normal.